You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. Log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available on podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Hey guys, welcome to Lifestyle Central, your one-stop shop for everything life and style.
On this show, we'll be talking about all the latest trends, the biggest news, and the best places.
So sit back, relax, call a friend, and enjoy.
Oh, by the way, my name is Winfrey Ejiro.
And my name is Ejiro Esigbone, and this show is gonna be boom shakalaka.
Hey, welcome to a brand new episode of Lifestyle Central, your one-stop shop for everything life and style. My name is Winfrey Ejiro, and of course, today I have with me...
Every day you have with you, Ejiro Esigbone.
No, it's not every day.
Every day.
It's not every day. Today, particularly.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome. Okay, so today, of course, we have, we all know what the show is about. It's where we talk about everything life and style. Trending topics, the latest news, and so much more. And of course, today we have a topic of the day. And our topic is, can you do the honors?
Music and 2020. Next time we'll do drum rolls first.
Yeah, sure. So I think you're kind of music inclined somehow. Not directly, but somehow.
I try. Don't say not directly. People now know I can't sing.
Well, you can't sing now.
Well, yeah, so yeah, I'm music inclined. I think, from my perspective, right?
Yeah.
This 2020 that we've had is not the 2020 that we all envisioned. This was supposed to be the year of mighty parties, my year of miracles and promotions. The one prophecy that's coming to pass, though, is that it's the year of weddings. A lot of people are achieving their vision 2020, get married. Too many people.
I think 19 was year of baby mamas, so this year we have year of weddings. Yeah.
So let's focus on music, right?
Yeah, sure, definitely. So I think, yeah, of course, music in 2020 is... I think it can be related to anything at all. I mean, 2020 can, in this situation, we can do 2020 and movies, 2020 and anything. But then again, 2020 and music, I will say, the way I see it, I think it had a positive and a negative impact. Negative in the sense that, let me start from there. A lot of concerts won't hold, and all of that. And of course, a lot of people going on tours, that was all restricted. Positively in the sense that a lot of people were locked in. So they had more time. I mean, we had a lot of album drops, right? So they had more time to sit back, search into themselves. I mean, I was listening to the radio one day. Yamila Day was talking. She was like, this is the first time she's actually spending time in her home she rented for so much. Do you understand? Like, she's always on the road and everything. And then again, I know David also talking about him releasing music that he literally just sat down and recorded over 30 songs and then decided to drop an album after that. Did you get? So we had better quality of music being produced, in my opinion. I mean, we had Dekunle. We had a number of good
I think
albums.
Also from the consumer point of view, we needed music.
We needed
music. We needed conscious music. At some points, we needed fun music because people were like, do you know what? I'm tired. And I just need to party and I just need to have fun. But also, I think there's a lot of scrutiny this year for the artists. So every album was looked at.
Yes, like, so we had time. We had time now. Yeah.
You can't just come and drop nonsense and run away. Everybody's like, we are on your matter.
Definitely.
But I think definitely we had, to my mind, one truly good album. I think one. I'm sorry. One. Everybody
We said
else. One truly good album.
Don't say Burna Boy.
That's it.
Jesus.
The other guys were good, but we had one truly good album.
So would you say that the 2020 events affected his album positively? Because I know the last one was kind of watery, in my opinion.
Okay.
I said in my opinion.
Thank you for adding that. I think if I think about it, I don't say he was already going to do an album that was going to push for a Grammy. He made it very clear after he lost out on the first one. The first couple of times I listened to the album, I think it was clear that he delivered on that this album was a push for the Grammy album.
That's the new one, right?
This new one, yeah.
Definitely.
So, I think, and if you place all the other albums beside his Grammy-seeking album, there's no other album that compares.
Okay, can you place that same album beside his other albums?
The sound
was it different?
The sound is different.
That's what I'm saying. I feel the difference was clear.
But the quality is not. It's not a quality issue.
No, it's not a quality. No, it's not a quality issue.
So he
Burna Boy is talented.
Yeah, he adjusted his sound to target a certain goal, and I think he's very close to achieving it. And I wish him the best.
So speaking about something you mentioned earlier about conscious music, I mean, we had a lot. I mean, we had a protest going on. The one that even started in the U.S. The whole Black Lives Matter, and of course we had the one that happened right here in Nigeria, the whole NSARS thing and all of that. And people also put their voices out to actually talk about these things. A lot of music actually dropped. And on a normal day, and I think that also the fact that we were locked in gave us enough. In fact, that's what literally caused the breaking point where we actually took to the streets and started to. And of course, we cannot deny the fact that music was a major part of the protest. I mean, we had Firm and the Lagos State Governor. So that for me was like a classic.
Music and musicians. So if I think about music and 2020, I would think very much about the role that musicians, especially in Nigeria, played in what perhaps has been the most significant movement of our lives, which was the NSAS movement, and how they all stood up. Runtown stood up, and Fowl stood up, and Wizkid stood up, and Davido stood up in his own way, and Burna Boy stood up in his own way, and Tiwa stood up in her way, and they all just came together and said, this is not just a struggle for the streets, this is a struggle for all of us, and we're part of this. So this year was big for music, it was big for musicians, and So,
so since you mentioned here, let me also mention, I mean, Beyonce dropped a visual earlier and all of that. And of course, it was also really timely considering the fact that that was just right after or quite during the Black Lives Matter movement. And that also spoke a whole lot to the African heritage, which also preaches the mattering of Black lives, if I can say that.
People argue with you about the whole heritage thing.
No, of course, definitely. No, see, I also hold my own personal opinions about that. See, of course, business is business, but we still know that also helped in all of that. Like, I mean, even for the whole NSARS thing, she got a lot of bashing because people believe she was not as involved as she should be and all of that. Then again, let me just leave that.
No time for that. Let's focus on all our great African and Nigerian artists who stood up and played their part, and we're so proud of them.
We're definitely proud of them. So right now, we're going on a quick break, and when we come back, we have a guest in the building who can actually tell us more from a musical perspective.
Because she's a musician.
Exactly, because she's a musician. I mean, about 2020 and music. We'll be right back.
We are the wind in the sails of your business. We are your compass. Chart your course towards your targets. Africa Business Radio. Towards a profitable Africa.
Hey guys, welcome to Lifestyle Central, your one-stop shop for everything life and style.
On this show, we'll be talking about all the latest trends, the biggest news, and the best places.
So sit back, relax, call a friend, and enjoy.
Oh, by the way, my name is Winfrey Daniel Okolo.
And my name is Ejiro Esigbone, and this show is gonna be boom shakalaka. Welcome back, guys. And now with us, we have the really amazing, really beautiful Djess right here. She's a recording artist. She actually just released a single that is making the waves in some waves, right?
I love your hair, by the way. It's so cute. Thank you so much. Thank you.
How are you, Djess? How are you feeling?
I'm great. I'm fine. Thank you.
So tonight we're talking about music and 2020. Yeah, and we'll just really like your perspective. So, but before we go into that, can you just tell us how the year has been for you generally and also music-wise?
I must say the year has been eventful, tough, fun, everything. It's just a very crazy year.
Did you ever anticipate it being this way? Or you're 2019?
I was like, 2020 is my year of blowing.
Hallelujah.
And then when COVID happened, I was like, no. And when they started cancelling shows, I was like, okay. So I had to slow down. So so that was how 2020 was.
Music-wise?
Music-wise, it was a time to sit back, I mean, we had inspiration left, right, and center because everything was just
inspiring.
So everything was inspiring. We had some more time. We're forced to write, like write, and then recording was also a challenge because you don't want to go to your producer's house because he's being careful. Oh, where have you been? I mean, so we had some time to record, but then the producer would be like, so where have you been before you come to mine? Where have you been? You know, so so but then when I had some time to record, really, I put together a body of work. It's not out yet, an EP. So basically that's
so give us a little insight on the EP. What
you said you had inspirations dropping from left and right.
So
which inspirations did you channel? Which of the 2020 inspirations did you channel?
I mean, the whole COVID thing, because the song I released Chefo on the 1st of May.
Chefo, what was that? What does that mean?
Chefo is, in Igbo, it means the break of dawn. It's like when you say Ojumotimo in Yoruba, it's like it's a new dawn, you know. So I recorded the song before now, but then when I listened, I sat down, listened again, and I was like, this is a perfect time to put out this song. And I battled with the timing. Is it a good time to, release the song? Because, I mean, this is what is going on right now. You're not sure if people are going to be, interested in listening to your song. But I saw a lot of albums, like you guys said earlier, people put out stuff. So I was like, okay, I put it out, and then I got mad love for the song because it talked about a lot. I mean, you guys, you better play the song so you know what song it's talking about. So you could see that, I mean, people lost their jobs. You could just tell that, oh yes,
people were suffering.
People were struggling. People were even
struggling,
personally, when the whole lockdown started, I was like, oh my God, how much do I have? How much do I have? Because people were going to shop, and I was like, how much do I have to go and stock? I was literally afraid. It was like a war. It was like wartime, like what I see on TV, in movies and stuff. So that inspired me. And then also the whole Black Lives Matters. I think I did a song on that as well. Okay. I also did a song on the whole pandemic thing, saying tomorrow comes, stay in your house, stay alive. I did all of that too. So these were the most.
Okay, great. So now tell me, how long have you actually been in music for, and why did you decide to go that route?
Okay, I've been recording stuff since 2007. Okay. I was 17.
Oh.
But I started.
She just got that age calculation.
Yeah. I started in church. I was in an all-female a cappella group, and so 2007 I was in school, and then somebody figured me out, and then was like, "Okay, come to the studio." So I started, and you can count from that time. I've been recording. I have songs that I cannot put out right now. So
why? They're not up to the standard you want. Okay.
I grew, and when so that was it. Okay. And why did I go into that? It's just something I love. I did not choose music like some people say. Music chose me.
Okay.
Winfrey, did the mic choose you? The radio choose you?
I think it did.
It chose you. Okay. Lord didn't choose you?
We chose ourselves. Lord
didn't choose you?
Lord chased me.
It's funny because I wanted to be a lawyer too.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay.
but it didn't.
You're good.
Yes, they didn't give me admission.
There are 3 lawyers in this studio right now.
And none of them are practicing. So do you really regret it?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
I don't.
Okay, that's actually really amazing. So I would like to ask, as regards being female in the music industry, how does that hamper on the business of music for you? I've an opportunity to interview a lot of people, female artists, talk about how difficult it is. Do you experience such difficulty, or do you think, okay, to each his own, and everybody struggles at the point?
I would say I struggled. Everybody struggles, yes, but as a female, I struggle a little more, because there's this thing. It's just like, I don't know, I don't want to say it's a man's world, the music industry in Nigeria here. A guy can come out and do vibe, sing anything, but as a lady, you have to be, you have to be careful the kind of song you want to put out, or how you want to perform that song, before you're perceived a certain way. Like I would say, if a Beyonce comes now and does all her thing, because she's, an international act. They perceive, it's Beyonce. But I remember watching Sheyi perform. I remember how she was moving on stage, and I remember how everyone was like, because it's Nigeria. So that made me like, I watched people, and then I was like, what kind of artist do I want to be? Because I am female, I don't want to be perceived a certain way. I also want to express. So it's just a lot of things. And then if you don't have money as a female, how do you,
as a female, be as a human,
as a human being?
So I actually want to pivot off of that, right? Because you know, music is very glamorous. Being an artist is such a glamorous lifestyle. When we think about it, we picture big chains, white Range Rovers and G-Wagons, long hair,
yes.
a crowd of 30 people following you to the club. But I know that that's like 1% of the crop of music. That shade was unnecessary.
You threw it.
So like, that's like the 1%, right? And then there's a whole pool of like artists who are amazing at what they do, but who aren't there, who don't have the resources and funding to go on like 5,000 tours and just like enjoy their lives and book out clubs. So what are the specific challenges that all of these artists, because this is like the business of music now, because we're talking about numbers. What are the specific challenges that you have in distribution, in marketing, in putting yourself out there, in getting bookings? Do you get paid? Does everybody want free gigs? Like, how do you navigate? Is everybody paying you with exposure? How do you navigate that space?
Yeah, that exposure thing is a thing. People say, come and perform. You know, we're giving you the platform. I was done with that. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. You know, so it's really challenging, because of course people want to do stuff and they want you on the show, and they might not have all it takes to also like pay you, so they want you to, so it's like, help me, I help you, scratch my back and all of that. And it doesn't tell, because I keep going for gigs. I have my band. I have to pay them because they are not smiling. They want their money. So you're telling them, help support my career when I blow. They are not sure if you're going to even remember them when
they're never sure if you blow.
So it's really challenging. Recording, marketing is another thing, because people have a lot of good materials out there and they don't have the right people or team to like help push, or if they have the team, I think there's some extra you have to like set. I remember releasing Cheerful and a lot of people wanted to help, they love the song, but they'll say pay so amount for me to air.
Yes, I've heard of that. They've called out a number of people that actually do that.
I got a lot of that, you know, Instagram, DM, Twitter, you know, so it's really challenging. I just feel, and that's why for me now, I tried to do sound engineering at some point. I was trying to learn that so I can do side gig, make the money, and then do music. But it's not easy because music is jealous. You just have to put in your everything. So.
Wow.
So it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Okay, so earlier we were speaking about the fact that you performed with a band or a choir recently, Loud. So tell me about that.
Okay, so Loud is a combination of different individual artists. They are amazing. You need to hear them. So we come together, we tweak Nigerian songs. So we call ourselves Loud Urban Choir. And then we, like yesterday, we were at the Nigerian Queen show. We performed. It's amazing. So that's what we do. I think last year, December, we were at Burna Boy's event. So we were the choir that sang with him. Yeah, Fino also. So yes, we are new, but
very big.
Nice.
But big.
Yes.
I think you told me that you guys started off a flash mob.
Yes.
That was done sometime.
So we did a flash mob October 1st, I think 2019 or 2018 or so. So October 1st, we came to ICM. And we sang the national anthem. We sang Timi Dakolo's Great Nation.
Nice.
So people were just walking. It was interesting. People working. It was a lot of. We had challenges. Sound. You know, how are we going to have the mic? You know, it was crazy, but it was beautiful. And I would like for us.
And off of that, you guys just formed like your choir. Your band.
That was where Loud came out from.
Nice. That's really, really nice.
Yes.
Okay, so moving forward, where do you see yourself, or where do you hope to be 5, 10 years? What's the end point of all of this struggle for you?
So the end point is having a voice, a brand name. So when you hear Djess, you just say, you know, I tell my friends that you're not big if when you pass on the way and you see artworks with people that you already know. It's an artwork, so if the person is not popular, you can't really identify the person.
Yeah, true.
So I'm like, if the day I see my face on an artwork and then people
know and say,
Djess is. So I see two faces. Even if they draw the person like,
that's
his face.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
true.
So that's the aim. I'm hoping to be a voice, help people like me, not to struggle so much.
That's a good one.
That's a really, really good one. I want to ask, sorry, before we go. So if it was something to change you personally, you had the power to change in the music industry, probably in music and business, and the business side of music and all of that, what would that thing be?
I would just like for there to be like an easier way to have people who are really, really talented to be heard. It's difficult. Yeah, that's just... Let them be heard. Let people know that, okay, there's this person.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Amazing.
So 2 things, right? One is a question, one is a favor.
Okay.
The question is, you said you did a body of work, an EP. When should we expect that? December 2020, March 2021, when?
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure. Maybe February. I'm thinking February because I wanted to really do it this year, but this year's over.
Yeah. It's not over, but...
Can we get the sense of your sweet voice?
That's high five. That's a favor. So just do something.
Hey God, I hate singing when people ask me to sing.
It can be cheerful, it can be a cover of something, anything.
Okay. Cheerful, ututwa biago. My morning has come. Cheerful, ututwa biago. My morning has come. Cheerful, one day I go blow, and you said you go know. You go come my show, cheerful as you start this year. You go end them well. Oh, cheerful. I hate singing.
I think we can end the show.
Thank you so much, Jadis. Right? Honestly, I'm done. I'm done. I want to play that song right now.
That's so lovely.
Thank you.
You have such a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the very best. Please do not give up. We understand that it's really hard.
Yeah.
But then again, just keep pushing, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Keep going, Jadis. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yes.
I think we're going to take a break now.
Sorry, what's your handle, just in case?
At official Jadess.
Okay.
Official, then JDESS.
Awesome. So feel free to follow her, please.
Yeah, please.
Yes, of course. And of course, also follow Africa Business Radio. And right about now, we're going to a quick break.
Yep.
And then I think we should probably just throw in that song.
Yeah, I think we should play that song.
Just a little. All right. And we'll be right back. Do not go anywhere because Lifestyle Central returns.
Boom.
You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. Log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available on podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Hey guys, welcome to Lifestyle Central, your one-stop shop for everything life and style.
On this show, we'll be talking about all the latest trends, the biggest news, and the best places.
So sit back, relax, call a friend, and enjoy.
Oh, by the way, my name is Winfrey Daniel Okolo.
And my name is Ejiro Esigbone, and this show is going to be boom shakalaka.
Welcome back. You're still listening to your favorite show, Lifestyle Central. And of course, we had that lovely interview with Djess, and it was amazing. You guys should definitely check her out. She actually has a whole lot going on for her, and I'm totally rooting for you, girl. So keep going, all right? So the next segment we're about to embark on is...
Embark.
Yes, embark. Because it's a very serious... The topic of today...
it's too serious.
Oh, it's too serious. Anyway, so this is a segment we like to talk about trending stuff, right? Whatever is trending on the internet, we literally pick out one topic and talk about it. And today... this is something that I think should affect all of us, considering the fact that we were so much involved in the EndSARS movement and all of that. So we have a statement from the IGP, who actually came out to say, I think you should do this, because if I do it, I might just offend somebody.
Let's not offend anyone. Okay, so I was reading online today that the IGP has said that all forms of EndSARS protests will not be allowed by the Nigerian police force going forward. So... how do you feel about this, Winfrey?
Honestly, that obviously hampers on my right to protest. Exactly. Don't I have that right anymore?
We actually can protest about anything we want, so long as it's not illegal. We're not saying kill anybody. We're not saying hang anybody. We're saying EndSARS.
We're saying don't kill us. That's all we're literally saying. And how can the IGP, the highest office of the police force, tagged with the responsibility of protecting the lives and property of Nigerians, come out to say we cannot air our voice concerning something that we've been talking about that ends our lives and extorts from citizens? That doesn't make
and which is sense. Actually unresolved, because we have the whole 5 for 5 demands that were part of the EndSARS movement that was accepted by the Presidential Committee on Police Reform, and we haven't gotten all the receipts and workings for all the things that they said they would do.
Even the panel.
The
panel has been very, 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 I mean, I know I was reading up reports about how it's been going so far, and I hear that the people, they literally come late. They have no regard. Like, the way they are going about it is not even... So what exactly are we to work with? So it's one thing. They're saying they're accepting our demands, right? And they're seeking to work with us, and they make these demands come through. But then again, the IGP is saying what he's saying. Yeah, so they're contradicting themselves.
Yeah, they can't take away our right to protest about something that isn't completed. So you can't even take our right to protest about anything, because we have
completed
a right.
Or not. So if you say you complete it, we don't feel it's completed.
We
we'll
can't go
again.
back to the streets and say we want to protest again. So I don't know the basis of that statement, but I think it's just good for everybody out there to know that no office in Nigeria is above the Constitution. And that's just the basic.
But then again, I think it's made obvious and very clear that in Nigeria, the Constitution is not respected. Sad, but that is honestly
so
the truth.
If they don't respect the Constitution, they should respect citizens. Respect has to come from somewhere. Yeah, so I think I don't know.
They respect their pockets. They respect Nigerians' money.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think it may be a lack of understanding of how the Constitution works, because I've heard, sometimes we assume that people know things, but they don't.
Very true. Very true.
Some people actually feel like they have powers that or override certain things that are enshrined in our Constitution.
Yes.
And we've come off, which I keep on saying, a long period of military rule.
IGP. He shouldn't know that protest is a right.
He may feel that protest is a right, but that there are enough conditions.
We're not taking anybody hostage.
Sometimes our rights are infringed, right, for the better good. So if I give an example, your right to freedom of movement was infringed during EndSARS for public health.
Of course, which is totally understandable.
Exactly. So they may feel, okay, so and this is me being like,
so please explain
trying
to me.
Balance it, all right? They may feel like the narrative that we've heard out there in social media from the other side is that the EndSARS movement was effectively hijacked, right, by hoodlums, in quotes. And then we've seen many things. They've seized passports, right?
Yeah.
They've blocked bank accounts. I heard yesterday that Firmco's website cannot be accessed anymore, so it has been censored by NCC or the Nigerian government. So it's clear that to their mind, there's a rationale for them to clamp down on all EndSARS related protests and protest activities. Well, so does that mean if we change it to SWAT.
Yes.
And so that's what I'm saying. So they feel like they have a basis to do these things that they're doing.
Honestly, I'll say you're totally nice to try to understand it. Honestly, because I don't. I understand exactly what. I totally understand what you're saying. But if you ask me, right, fine. They're claiming that the EndSARS movement was hijacked by hoodlums. However, They're not freezing hoodlums' accounts now.
Exactly.
And the hoodlums were actively on the streets, destroying things. Sorry, I don't want to have to go to, another country and all of that. But when they're protesting, you see the police with the people, right?
Yeah.
Attacking people that are destroying things. In Nigeria, that was never the situation. We never, for once, saw any police officer saying, "Oh, don't break that, don't destroy that." The protest was peaceful for the longest time until it got violent. So there's nothing like that. The shooting was not done against the hoodlums destroying things. It was done against people, or rather at people sitting down on the floor, waving their Nigerian flags and singing the national anthem.
So
it's not the situation of that they think that they're just trying to...
They are in an alternate reality. I think that's what it is. There's the reality, which is what we actually have on ground, which is what we know, what we've seen. We've protested, we've interacted with people who protested, we've spoken to people who were there at toll gate the night that massacre happened. We know what happened, and then there is their reality.
And also something that also makes it obvious that they're just literally trying to they went against CNN. Come on. CNN, what footage did CNN use? It's not the one that Fashola found.
With Fashola, stop that.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Investigator. Oh, sorry, don't Fashola, Sherlock Holmes.
Really, I think that the statement is at best ill-advised, right? We have a constitution, we have rights, and we know these rights. People are not protesting now, not because we don't know our rights, but because many people are afraid because of all the things that have happened, but also because we can sense that there's tension. And we don't want to be deliberately fueling that tension. It doesn't mean that we aren't aware that we can protest if we want. It's just that we are aware that we don't want to boil up the politics to the point that we now just have a crisis. Because let's be real, there is enough fuel for a crisis.
Yes.
6 million Nigerians are living in poverty. Rising unemployment rates.
Preach, bro.
Rising food prices.
Got it.
Ridiculous inflation. FX is going to... So when you put all of this together, right...
He excused his French.
FX is going to bad. But when we put all of this together, we have an environment where things can get out of hand very easily. And so we, being the very intelligent and calm and thinking young Nigerians that we are actually saying, okay, so we'll stay off the streets for now so that things can actually calm down. But we are aware that we have a right to protest and we'll exercise our right if we need to.
Okay. And also, I think another reason why a lot of us are not even bothering with the protests anymore at this time is also because, honestly, I think a lot of us are seeing that with... oh, God. Hey. A lot of us are seeing that with the situation right now. Honestly, anything is going to be faced with violence, right? We've seen that, losing our lives, fine. We're not saying it's not worth the cause. A lot of people have already died. But then again, it's not like we will lose our lives and then something will happen. Nothing will still happen. So everybody's literally pro 2023. And that's what we're about. So right now, our fighting power lies in our voters card. So if you haven't gotten yours, I think...
We're starting next year.
Yeah. Please, we implore you to go and get your voters card. 2023 is the fight. That's the protest right there. So we need to make this work.
I feel like it's a combination of all. It's a combination of everything. We would tweet. We will go to the streets if necessary. We have to get our voters card. We will do all of the organized and unorganized movements that we can because we are fighting on multiple fronts. We have to take back the narrative. We have to take back political office.
True.
There's so much.
So definitely. It has been an amazing conversation. So guys, you're still listening to Lifestyle Central, where we talk about everything trending, everything hot, the best places and the biggest news. We still have one more segment to go, so make sure you do not go anywhere, because when we come back, it's going to be the next segment. It's going to be boom shakalaka. Just as
don't touch that dial, man.
Don't touch it.
Yeah.
We are the wind in the sails of your business. We are your compass. Chart your course towards your targets. Africa Business Radio. Towards a profitable Africa.
Hey guys, welcome to Lifestyle Central, your one-stop shop for everything life and style.
On this show, we'll be talking about all the latest trends, the biggest news, and the best places.
So sit back, relax, call a friend, and enjoy.
Oh, by the way, my name is Winfrey Daniel Okolo.
And my name is Ejiro Esigbone, and this show is gonna be boom shakalaka.
Welcome back. Okay, you're still listening to Lifestyle Central, where we talk about everything, latest trends, biggest news, the best places, and so much more. Okay, so now on this segment is one you definitely need to sit in on because we call it Spotlight. Right? And now we're literally shining our torchlights. Please, where is that torchlight? Bring it. We are shining it on the city of Lagos.
Yep.
And okay, so now we have a timer right here. So what the timer is going to do is that it's literally going to time Ejiro as he goes in on the negative things of Lagos, or rather what he hates.
I thought you were going first.
I thought you said you were going first.
No, you said you wanted to go first. You said
I said I'll do love
first.
Okay, so fine. Let me do love and go first. I don't understand. Just be setting me up. But it's fine. I'm going to talk about things I love about Lagos, and he's going to talk about things he hates about Lagos. And it's 30 minutes, guys.
Guys, I never
Raiders.
lose.
You never lose.
I never lose.
Life is not a competition.
It is.
It's not a competition.
Win or die.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I think
3,
I'm ready.
2, 1. Blast off.
First off, I love the fact that Lagos is the hub of business. I mean, everybody's all about making money, so definitely we have the busiest airports in the whole of Africa, and definitely we have money coming in. So yes, I think Lagos is literally the richest state in Nigeria. We have people from all over, and of course you can find love in Lagos. Can we talk about the nightlife? Because with a turn up, Ejiro, how do you want to win this? We turn up night, day, Monday to Sunday.
Time up. In 30 seconds, you said only 2 things. You said money. You said money.
Which is the most? Which is hello?
You said money.
Which is the most weighty of hello?
Just watch me. Watch me.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So for the next 30 seconds, guys, I'm going to be talking about all the things I hate about
just
this
traffic
city
and
that
win.
I love.
You can literally just say traffic and you win.
Don't eat into my points.
Your time. I gave you that one bonus. I said that. Your time starts now.
First of all, traffic. Everybody who lives in Lagos knows that if you do not leave 5 minutes from your house, then you are going to spend 2 to 3 hours on the road every day. The next thing is just how smelly many parts of Lagos is. If you live on the island, you know that Lekki smells horribly most of the time. Third thing is water. There's a whole water situation in many parts of Lagos, in Surulere, in Lekki, where once the rain falls for more than 10, 15 minutes, there's going to be a flood. Fourth thing is water again, but oh my God. Boy on fire. But you were into it. You forgot time. You forgot time.
Oh, well, you literally mentioned 3 things.
Yeah.
And I think you mentioned that one.
Weighty things, big things. And I can go for 2 hours.
What can be weightier than money?
Please. Money.
Money.
Lagos is...
I know you're in Lagos looking for money. Where did you come from?
Lagos. I was born in Lagos.
Exactly.
I've always lived here. Lagos is a city that it lies to you. It draws you in with like the allure of money that you burn.
And then you come and realize
that in rent. You burn it in rent. Your whole salary in rent and fuel. And going out, if you go out twice on the island, that's some people's monthly salary.
Actually. So just sit in and cook. I mean,
I ate one small spaghetti yesterday when I went out. 7K. Small spaghetti like this. I nearly cried.
I went home to eat bread, Abby. Just to top up. just to be alright. Oh, well, that's the life out here, man.
But we love Lagos. Lagos is such a beautiful city. Definitely. Sorry, I said you smell Lagos. I love you.
But you actually do smell.
Yeah,
you actually do smell. I think we've had an amazing time.
Amazing show tonight.
On the show today. And I will not be anywhere else on a beautiful Friday such as this. So make sure you join us. Same time, same station. Do we want to do like a quick rundown of the show before we go?
Like what we did in the show today?
Yeah, just like
a summary of the show.
Just for people that just joined in so that we just pepper them. Let's just pepper them.
So today on the show, we first of all spoke about music and 2020.
Yeah.
Winfrey and I gave our very, very informed opinions. And then we brought on
informed but not professional.
an amazing artist to give us a professional perspective on music. Her name is Djess. At Official Djess. And she gave us all of the gist on like how it is being an artist in Nigeria and how it is being for her in 2020. I also mentioned quite informedly that Burna Boy's album is the album of the year by a mile.
Oh yeah, we've heard you.
Yeah, Winfrey doesn't really agree, but it doesn't matter.
Paying you. Well, no, I didn't say that. I'm saying this particular one was a hit, but I just said the last one wasn't so great. Anyways, moving on, we also spoke about the IGP. The IGP coming out to talk about how the Nigerian police is not going to condone any other NSAS protest ever. So we decided that we'd just change the name to NSWAT. You get it? Yeah.
And then finally, we close this out with what we think about Lagos. We went deep dive in. Winfrey spoke about the few things she loves about Lagos, and then I sent it home with all of the things I hate about all of the things I hate about Lagos. But we concluded that we love Lagos. Lagos is our city, but we really need to do some work here.
Definitely
we have some work to do.
But yeah,
it has been such an amazing show. I've enjoyed myself. I hope you did too. Same session, same time next week.
Yeah.
As we say on this show, it's going to be boom shakalaka.
And what's your name?
Ejiro. And what's yours?
My name is Winfrey Dania Okolo. Catch you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Hey guys. Welcome to Lifestyle Central, your one-stop shop for everything life and style.
On this show, we'll be talking about all the latest trends, the biggest news, and the best places.
So sit back, relax, call a friend, and enjoy.
Oh, by the way, my name is Winfrey Daniel Okolo.
And my name is Ejiro Esigbone, and this show is going to be boom shakalaka.
We are the wind in the sails of your business. We are your compass. Chart your course towards your targets. Africa Business Radio. Towards a profitable Africa.